Well, what you were viewing or listening to was the sound of a bulldozer. And this is a school, a small school that was demolished by the Israeli Defense Force. And this had taken place in the occupied West Bank region, where the forces recently they destroyed the school in the Masafer Yatta region, and this is a school that served 22 students from 4 different villages in southern occupied West Bank. And while the school was being demolished, the school was in session, and students were inside. And we joined on the line to tell us more by archaeologists based in Al Quds in Palestine. We joined by Sister Abir Zayad. Sister Abir, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome.
وعليكم السلام وعليكم السلام.
Jazakallah khairan so much for joining us once again, Sister Abir. Now, yeah, we've seen this horrific visual of the Israeli army raiding this area, demolishing the school, but even worse, while the school was in session and the students were still inside.
It's not the first time they are doing such a thing in Masafer Yatta. Masafer Yatta is an area in south of West Bank, and this area they want to evacuate all the people from there. So all the time they are demolishing their homes, demolishing their roads, and also the schools. They think that if they make the life difficult and without any service for the people who are there, that they will leave their land, and in this way the Zionists can be take it and build a new settlement for them in the place of these people. Of course, people own the land, and and they are living there all their life, and this school was built by the support of the European Union. So it's also funded by European. But even that they does not care about what the world is saying or what other country will say about what they are doing. And as you said, they attack the school and they start demolishing while the children are there. And they had, in their history, they had done that many times. And sometimes it was in Zafaria and sometimes in other area. So this is part from their way also to terrify the children and terrify their families from sending them back to the school if the people return to build it again. So they are doing this to make the people transfer from their land so the Zionists can take over the land.
Yes, and as you mentioned, they don't care. They don't care what the world says. They don't care what the world thinks. And even we know that the European Union delegation had expressed their disgust as or to the demolition. And the excuse that is given is this building was built illegally.
Yeah, of course. They anything they say it was built illegal because they do not allow it for us to build in most of our land. It's part from the apartheid system. It's illegal for us to build in these land, but it's okay for the settlers to build in our land. There is many buildings, thousands of buildings was built without any permission from the settlers. But you will not see Israeli police or Israeli government demolish these houses because it was built for Zionists. But if it was built for Palestinian, of course they will demolish it and it will be not legal. This is the way. The Zionists, they built on land that they do not own it, and without a permission, it's okay. But a Palestinian to build in a land that they own it and they need it, it's illegal. This is the apartheid system that is going here. And of course, the countries and journalists does not speak about that, because anyone is speaking about what the Zionists are doing in Palestine and the crimes that they are doing. Immediately they say that he's anti-Semitic, and they use this to terrify anyone who speak about what is happening here. They use it to shut up the mouth about what they are doing, the races that we are living, the occupation, the apartheid, the stealing our land, killing our children, all of this, they use it, they terrify them, so they will, no one will speak about what is happening here.
Yes, and also I think when one looks at the attack on the educational sector, uh, and how this has been systematically taking place over a period of time, Sister Abir, where children have been targeted, students, institutions have been targeted, and all of this without regard for any law whatsoever, and this violation of or gross violation of students' rights to a free and a safe education, Sister Abir.
Yes, of course. Now, for example, we are in Al-Aqsa Mosque, and we have more than one school in Al-Aqsa Mosque, and inside the compound. And you can every day see how they are attacking the students, how they are doing. Searching for the children to revive them. Some days they do not allow for the children to enter. Once we found one of the policemen putting a knife inside a bag of one of the students, used an excuse after that to shoot that child or to arrested him. And also they arrested a child just next to the mosque. And you remember also the handicap child that was coming to his school next to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and they killed him without a reason. So this is just in a very, very small area they are doing this against the student. This is part from their doing to terrify people. Any place that they wanted empty. From the Palestinians, they start to terrify the children, the people. They don't care about when they come to demolish the homes. If anyone inside or if the furniture or your property is inside, they do not care. Before a few months, they demolished a home inside Jerusalem, and it was a home of a bride that her wedding after 1 week, and they did not give them even a chance to take out their stuff that they buy it new for the wedding. So they demolished everything under the collapse of the home. It was hard also on the people. So this is part from making us transfer from our land. This is the main goal for them, to have an empty land from its native people.
Yes, and I see there is a comment from Zena Tahan, who says Israel demolished a Palestinian primary school today while it was in session. They think this will pressure people to leave so that they can ethnically cleanse Masafer Yatta. Well, that is the sentiment that is coming through very, very strongly. Sister Abir, as always, Jazakallah for your time. We do appreciate you taking time out, talking to us here on Salam Media. We wish you all the best, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Abir Zayad, archaeologist out of Jerusalem, with us this morning. And with that, we've now come to the end of this morning's broadcast, this morning's edition of News and Views. It's been wonderful being in your company on all the different platforms of Asana Media and also One Nation 88.9 FM. I see Ahmed Khabir says Israel terrorists demolished a primary school in Masafer Yatta that had 23 pupils and 3 teachers. This is part of a state effort to drive Palestinians out of the area by making their lives unbearable. Expelling residents is a war crime. And next up is going to be Just 29 by Sheikh Ahmed Al Ajmi. And from myself and the team here at Salam Media, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.